Ants one of the most amazing insects? Ants more rational than humans, study says. Biological sciences, researchers at Arizona State University and Princeton University show that ants can accomplish a task more rationally than our multimodal, egg-headed, tool-using, bipedal, opposing-thumbed selves. This is not the case of humans being stupider than ants. Humans and animals simply often make irrational choices when faced with very challenging decisions. This paradoxical outcome is based on apparent constraint. Most individual ants know of only a single option, and the colony's collective choice self-organizes from interactions among many poorly informed ants. What the authors found is that in collective decision-making in ants, the lack of individual options translated into more accurate outcomes by minimizing the chances for individuals to make mistakes. Most worker ants live less than 60 days, but they can accomplish a great deal in that time. Ants work together to gather food, build mounds and defend the colony from attackers. One of the most notable acts of teamwork occurs when the mound is inundated with rainwater. The queen directs her brood to join together in a large mass so they can float when the mound floods. Do ants have brains? Despite the relative smallness of an ant's brain in comparison to humans, scientists consider the ant to have the largest brain of all insects. Regardless of how ant brains are rated, they can communicate, avoid and fight enemies, search for food, show courtship signals, and use complex navigation over long distances. Are ants the smartest insect? Ants are considered one of the smartest insects. Bees are generally ranked smarter, though, and have shown the ability to observe, learn, and demonstrate the memory needed to problem solve. Their ability to navigate a wildly divergent field of flowers helps to illustrate this. Still, even though bees may be smarter, ants are among the top most intelligent insects. One study showed that ants possess the ability to use tools, which is a common way to assess intelligence. What is a hive mind? Hive mind theory is about collective understanding as opposed to individual. The term comes from bees and is commonly applied to other highly social insects like ants. It is often interpreted by the general public and depicted in science fiction as an individual creature not having any intelligence without the group and instead having linked minds. That is not really what it means or how insects actually function. Instead, a hive mind is about how knowledge is collectively sourced instead of learned individually. Humans can have aspects of hive mind experiences, such as when a group is experiencing the same thing and act as one. Humans are influenced by those they admire and can duplicate their behavior due to the influence. So, while we do not have a true hive mind, aspects of it do exist through collective thinking. Are ants the world's strongest insects, animal? Let's just say that the ratio of max load to body weight is much greater in ants than humans. It's also known as the leaf-chomping ant, and it's one of the strongest species in the world. They are capable of lifting 50 times as much weight as they are. Leaves and other things are no match for their powerful jaws. The parasol ant can carry a lot of weight while still covering a lot of ground. Pesticides used to control leafcutter ants can harm plants and agricultural areas, while the ants themselves can destroy crops, farms, and roadways as they build their nests.